Hello, I'm Olivia. Welcome to Marin English Lab. In today's lesson, you're going to learn how to talk about your free time and your hobbies in English. So let me ask you a simple question. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Do you have any hobbies that you find interesting or relaxing? Talking about hobbies is one of the easiest and most natural ways to start a conversation in English, especially when you want to connect with someone and find something in common. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to speak clearly, confidently, and naturally about your free time activities. Let's begin with some useful vocabulary. What kinds of activities do people usually do in their free time? Some people prefer quiet activities at home, such as watching series, reading novels, cooking, listening to podcasts. Others enjoy more active hobbies, especially sports, for example, playing football or basketball, going swimming, going jogging, doing yoga or boxing. Of course, many people love social activities, like spending time with friends, relaxing with family, going out for coffee, shopping in the city. And some people prefer creative hobbies, such as taking photographs, painting, writing stories, creating content online. What about you? Which type of hobby suits your personality best? Now, let's look at how we actually talk about hobbies in English. A very common structure is: in my free time, I like. For example, in my free time, I like playing basketball. I like reading books in the evening. I like spending time with my family. Do you notice the pattern? After the verb like, we use verb plus ing. Now it's your turn. What do you like doing? Avoid repeating like. Using like too often can sound repetitive. So let's upgrade your vocabulary with stronger verbs. Love, enjoy, hate. For example, I love going swimming. I enjoy watching documentaries. I hate going shopping in crowded places. The grammar stays the same. Verb plus ing. You can also add adverbs to make your meaning clearer. I really enjoy taking photos. Sometimes I like going jogging. I absolutely hate waking up early. Try making your own sentence, adding details to sound more natural. To speak more fluently, you should always add details. Let's start with how often you do your hobby. For example, I play football every Saturday. I only go shopping once or twice a year. I enjoy painting, but I don't have much time for it. Useful phrases include every weekend, once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year. Now, how often do you do your hobbies? Talking about where you do it. Next, add information about place. For example, I play tennis at a park near my house. I meet my friends at a cafe in the city center. I enjoy taking photos when I travel to the countryside. These details make your English sound more interesting and natural. Pause for a moment and practice saying your own sentences out loud. Background information: when and why you started. If you have an unusual or meaningful hobby, you can explain how it began. For example, I started playing tennis when I was 10. I've been learning to paint for about 6 months. I decided to do yoga because I wanted to feel healthier. My friend got me into climbing. That phrase, got me into, means someone introduced you to something, and now you enjoy it. What about you? When did you start your hobby, and why? Describing why you enjoy it. Finally, let's talk about feelings and reasons. Positive adjectives: exciting, relaxing, creative, inspiring. For example, I like climbing because it's really exciting. I love yoga because it helps me relax. I enjoy writing because it's creative. Negative adjectives: tiring, boring, difficult. For example, I don't like jogging because it's exhausting. I hate watching TV because I find it boring. I've tried painting, but it feels too hard. Can you explain why you like or dislike an activity? Now let's combine everything into a longer answer. Here's an example. I really enjoy playing tennis. I play every weekend at a park near my house. Sometimes I play with my brother, and sometimes with friends. My brother actually got me into it because he needed someone to practice with. At first, I didn't like it because it was difficult, but now I love it, especially when I improve. One more sample. I love taking photos. Once or twice a month, I explore different parts of the city to find interesting scenes. I've been interested in photography since I was young, because my dad gave me my first camera as a birthday gift. I enjoy it because it's creative, and it allows me to express myself. Now it's your turn to speak. Try answering these questions. What do you like doing in your free time? How often do you do it? Where do you usually go? When did you start, and why? What do you enjoy about it? Try to speak for at least 30 seconds, with lots of details. That's the end of today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching Marin English Lab. I hope you learned how to talk more naturally and confidently about your hobbies and free time in English. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.